welcome to the Power Slide podcast. In this episode, we will be reviewing the ERC Fafe Rally. I'm joined today by Dimitris,
Hello.
Matt,
Hello.
and Zenner.
Hello.
So let's get into it. First up, I think we should give a little bit of an overview what the results ended up being. Perhaps in a little bit of a lucky situation, Hayden Patton wins the rally overall. Matt Zosberg finishes second, Georg Linnamäe third. And just to cover the top five, Mikolai Marcik in fourth and Jon Banato in fifth, which covers what we need to compare to our predictions. So, Dimitris, I think you have our predictions written down.
Yes, I do. Before the predictions, I would like to apologize to Hachi because he said that we'd be wrong, and we were in the end indeed wrong because Hayden Patton has won the rally, and we all did not even put him in the podium in any of our predictions. So
we apologized to him on Twitter.
Yes.
Yeah, we all filled in apology forms, and he acknowledged us by liking the tweets. What a legend!
I'm gonna start our top 5 laugh reactions with George. He's not here, so we can mock him even more. Okay, so George put Tempestini in 5th.
He finished 11th.
Yes, he did. He put Araujo in 4th.
He crashed.
No, he didn't just crash.
He lost his engine.
Yes.
His engine went into a bush.
Yes. He did a Delacour 2002. In 3rd, he put Patton, so he was the only one to put Patton in the podium places. Okay. He put Breen in 2nd. Breen would have won without the puncture. And he put Osberg in 1st. Okay. Then we come to the youngest of our group, Zenner. Hello, Zenner. We're going to make fun of you. Zenner put Virves in 5th.
Oh, God.
Virves had a good second day.
He had a good second day,
he
but,
had a very good
he lost
second
way
day.
too much time straight away, and he ended up 16th
He also had a puncture, but
yeah.
I wouldn't have put him in my top 5, but okay, I can remember, sure. In 4th, he put Martin Sesks. Sesks also had a puncture, but he wouldn't have been top 5, really. So, congrats.
Ended up 12th.
12th. Yeah.
12th, yep.
3rd, you've put Araujo. Nice.
Yeah, that went nice.
That's gone well.
Yeah. You put Araujo 3rd and he broke 3 bones. So, semi-correct. And you've also put the Breen 2nd and Osberg 1st.
Okay.
Matthew. Patton 5th.
I let your slander get to me. I let your slander of him get to me.
You are the only person from Oceania here, and you were the only one who put Patton this low.
What do you have to say about that?
I should have just gone all in on my sport like I did back in New Zealand.
But you let the Dimitris convince he was finished.
I did.
I let you convince. I convinced you. Anyway, we'll talk in private after this podcast. In 3rd, you've put Yarena.
Yarena finished 7th.
7th and way off the pace, I'd say.
Yeah.
And Breen 2nd, Osberg 1st. Okay, the normal one.
Okay.
I'll go with mine because I don't want to leave mine last. I've put Araujo in 5th. Nice one, Dimi.
Good job.
Patton in 4th. Excellent.
Great.
Osberg 3rd. Excellent again. Yarena in 2nd. I've managed to make the worst one.
Oh, nice.
And Breen 1st. And now we have my other half, Silver.
That sounds wrong.
You married now?
No, my twin, sorry. Silver's put Sesks in 5th.
Why?
Padden in 4th,
Oh no.
Osberg 3rd.
Okay.
You've managed to one-up me and put Araujo in 2nd.
That's not gone well.
2, as in the pieces the car was split after the crash. And Breen 1st.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
dear Lord.
you and me, we would have gotten Breen correctly if it wasn't for the Michelin or Pirelli? Pirelli.
Yes, Pirelli.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Pirelli, we would have gotten some right. I am pleased to announce that none of us got any of them correctly.
Oh, great.
None.
What a panel of
Wait,
experts we have gathered here.
sorry. No,
Oh.
never mind. Yeah,
None.
none. Absolutely
Oh, nice.
0.
We truly are the experts.
Yes.
Oh, God. But someone we didn't put in our predictions whatsoever was the man who, after Breen's misfortunes, ended up as the clear favorite for the win before his own misfortune on the final stage of the rally.
Was it forestry champion Patrick O'Brien?
You wouldn't believe this, but it was not. It was Mikko Heikkilä.
I see,
Which
sorry.
I think no one expected him to be that on the pace.
The Finns did, but
No, but the Finns expect Teemu Suninen to be on the pace.
Well, Timo usually is on the pace for about half of stage 1, and then he goes flying off.
yes,
exactly.
yes, that's what Teemu does. This is a joke. Please don't kill us. Anyway,
Fight us in the comments.
what comments?
Please do. YouTube comments. Or on Twitter. We don't care.
The only comments we get on our YouTube videos is from the sexy bots.
Oh,
Oh god.
and we are unsuitable for children.
And we're off the air in Korea.
Goodbye, you
Anyway.
illustrious fellows.
Can we get back to Mikko Heikkilä?
Yes.
Yes.
Teemu Suninen,
No.
fortunately or unfortunately, did not do the rally, so we don't have to talk about him. Heikkilä ended up with a puncture on the final stage, which I say he did everything to avoid it by going with Michelin, but still unlucky. I guess you could say still lucky in the sense that Breen fell off, but yeah, of course, still getting the puncture. And speaking of punctures, actually, it's a bit of a small miracle that Michelin's and he, as a Michelin driver, got this issue because overall, I have counted. I have done some maths, some very sophisticated data crunching, and I have come up with the fact that we have had 17 punctures in total. Would you like to guess how many of them are from which manufacturer?
Well, Pirelli.
Yeah.
How many would you hazard?
Well, I know the answer.
You know the answer, but if you didn't,
I'm gonna say 10.
oh yeah, it's 11.
Wow!
I shouldn't have told you before, but
Yes!
it's 11 from Pirelli out of the 17 total, which means Michelin and MRF were left with 3 apiece. So I think there may be an issue here with the certain Italian manufacturer, with their tire.
Well, we knew that already anyway. But enough about I think the puncture is just it happens. Shit happens. It happens. We have to congratulate Mikko Heikkilä on his performance. He was beating veteran WRC drivers extremely well. He had pace from the beginning to end. He didn't seem stressed. He seemed in control of the rally. He may have lost it on the final stage because Padden really pushed, but it would have been close. And losing to someone who's won a WRC rally and has experience in the top flight with a manufacturer, etc., there's no shame in losing to your first outing on it wasn't your first Stanley, Stanley Pie and then some else. You're basically the first rally of your first full season. There's no shame in finishing second.
Nice.
Exactly. It was a very good showing from him, and it just shows that even if no one expected it, he can put up a fight, especially now that he's doing the full season. So he can show if he can keep this pace up.
Definitely
for
my driver of the rally.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's no question about it that Mikko Heikkilä gets the driver of the rally from me as well.
Zener?
Nope.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, who else? No one surprised as much as he did.
Liname?
I'm surprised being stoned. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair enough, but another surprise.
Wasn't exactly spectacular, was he?
It was spectacular that he didn't crash.
Right, that is rare.
I'd also like to mention the competitiveness of the field, because we had in the top three different tire manufacturers. We had Padden in first with Pirelli, Ösberg in second with MRF, and Liname in third with Michelin.
Michelin, yeah.
So that's good. Seeing tire manufacturers pushing each other to get better and better.
Yeah. On this point, do you think that they should bring tire fights into WRC as well, seeing how it works in ERC?
We asked on our Twitter, follow us on Twitter by the way, we asked on our Twitter account this question, and there's two sides of the coin. You have on the one side, you have another variable to add to the spectacle, like you have like
someone's tires will be better for one surface.
Yeah, which adds like another variable. Emsworth will be good. They have better gravel tires. Hyundai will be better. They have this. The other ones have better tire wear. Yes, but on the other side, you want them to not. You want the teams to have the same weapons when it comes to things that are not in their control, like tires, the hybrid unit, etc. If, for example, a team has Pirelli tires and they're in a situation that Subaru was a lot of the time in the 2000s, then it takes away from the spectacle, because it seems like they're getting screwed over from something that is not in their control. What I would propose is for Pirelli to just leave and give us another tire manufacturer.
Michelin.
Easiest.
Yeah.
Bring back Michelins, I guess.
And I don't think we have enough teams to have a lot of manufacturers, actually, because we only have 3.
Yeah, that is fair enough. I think, considering we only have 3 manufacturers, and one of them is kind of a half one at this point. Yeah, we should be focusing more on the performances of the actual teams and drivers, I guess, than rather than bringing in another variable with the tires.
They should be allowed in WSC2, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'd say so as well. Yeah, because it evidently works pretty well in ERC.
Yeah. ERC felt like a decent WSC2 round. This.
Yeah. It's like a very good one.
Yeah, it felt decent, and it's good to see people in Rally 2s getting as much screen time, because nowadays in the WRC we barely see the WRC2 cars unless there's a big time separating the two stages, or a lot of them have bonked, and we need to show Cayetanovic, or else we go to commercial.
or the map.
Or the map, yes, they love the map.
The map, yes. I think today I actually saw on the topic of the map, I saw Rally Rinki Teemu, I think, comment on something saying that we should instead be looking at the road section rather than the map. Like actually looking at onboards from the road sections.
There's a lot of things to watch.
I've always been of the opinion they should just, when you've got a long section like that, just keep showing the last stage.
Yeah,
just show as many cars as you can go through.
I mean,
But it's
I'd see local cars even. Imagine Rally Estonia and you're looking at Gazes.
Oh hell yeah!
imagine. Remember in Safari we saw the Evo, and I was like, Evo. And in Acropolis, in the Super Special, we saw all of the cars. Like even the Opel Corsa Rally 4.
In New Zealand, we saw the AP4s.
Oh yes, we saw the AP4s.
Yeah.
You always love to see those.
We love to see unique cars in rallying.
Absolutely.
Like seeing the normal Rally 1s and then the Skoda Rally 2s, it's okay. We've seen them before. I think since you don't have to commentate. Most of the time we don't like the commentary anyway. Just let
you could even just bring in some junior commentators who are up and coming just to commentate through WRC.
That's
WRC2, WRC3.
That's more costs. What they can do is just leave the outside cameras on and let us see the cars instead of going to the service park with Kiri and let's hear what Serenzia has to say.
Okay.
It's way better to have just seeing, even the Rally 5, seeing the BOOM. It's better.
Absolutely. I mean, I bet the Spanish drivers in the Rally 5s are absolutely sending it everywhere. It's barely any power they have to keep the momentum up. It would be very interesting to see. Anyway, we're going a bit.
Can we get back on topic?
No.
Yeah, can we get back to ERC?
No.
No. Shall we just talk about AP4s for the rest of the podcast?
Yes. And the Ford Fiesta G4.
Oh no, not the Fiestas.
Okay, speaking about disappointment about Fiestas. A big disappointment in a Fiesta was Pontus Tiedemann. He was 3.5 minutes off the winner Paden, and just had no pace whatsoever.
Completely absent, some would say.
He was nowhere, and it's frustrating. I don't know, because unfortunately I don't have €8 a month for EWRC Plus. EWRC paid to watch the chassis, but I don't think he had that old of a Fiesta chassis. I think it had the latest updates, and Virves was comfortably outpacing him most of the time, and he would have been ahead without the puncture. I think they were only separated by less than a minute, so for sure Virves would have been ahead. It's really disappointing because Tiedemann, I hope to see better, not exactly a career like his career, getting back on track, maybe see him in future WRC2, etc. But it's really, really, really disappointing seeing him like bottom of the field, really.
Yeah, I mean, he's barely done any rallies at all since 2020 as well, when he last did a proper WRC2 campaign. He's done a couple Swedish rallies per year, and now just came back to the ERC. Also, at the Norwegian rally that Virves and Lindhammer also did, he wasn't too fast there either. He was 3 minutes off the pace at the end, and it was 10 stages.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. He was slower than Lindhammer there, just a little bit faster than Virves. I don't know. He just seems like he's, I don't know, rusty or just lost his touch.
Or finished.
Or finished.
Yeah, just needs more seat time, probably.
Yeah, possibly.
Just to get back into a groove.
Because he hasn't done a proper, season actually fighting for something since 2020, so could just be that as well. To give him the benefit of the doubt.
When you've done 7 rallies in 2 years, you're not gonna be right up there immediately. And they're Swedish championship rallies. No offense to our Swedish listeners, but
Yes, all 2 of you, we're sorry.
We've now offended the Finnish National Championship, Hungarian National Championship, and Swedish National Championship. Well done.
And the Greek one by saying they're on strike. They weren't on strike,
Greek
actually. There was a rally sprint last week, and there was someone in an 037. Excellent.
Was he the only one?
In an 037? Yes, he was the only one in an 037.
Okay, cool.
You don't have 037s in your Yampi Cress areas. Shut. Anyway.
Yes, but we have Gus.
Yes.
Anyway. Another huge disappointment was Efren Yarena, I think. His championship. What's it called? His championship. I don't remember the word. You'll have to.
He's fraudulent.
No, his bid to reclaim the championship has not started well.
Championship defense.
Thank you,
Defense.
Matt. Thank you, Matt.
There you go.
My stupid Greek brain sometimes has these moments. Yeah, it looked shit.
Yep.
First.
And the excuses is what really bothered me. He said having the newest car isn't always the best. I was like, sir.
In what way?
But that's what he
What
said.
do you mean by that?
That makes no sense.
Sesks was faster than him in the Fiesta. The Fiesta, sorry.
No, he's in the same car.
Yeah, the Fabia Rally 2, that's what I want to say. That he was faster
Yeah.
in the Fabia, like way faster in the Fabia.
Yeah.
And Yarena has a lot more experience in this rally. And it's next door to him, considering he's Spanish, and he knows the Serras, whereas Sesks only knows flat out gravel. It is not good. He was also outpaced by Marcik as well. And
Johan Bonato.
yes, and Johan Bonato, but I'm staying on the same car. And Brain got a puncture and still beat him.
Yeah. Can we just say I think no one expected Mikolaj Marcik to be the fastest RS Skoda.
And without the puncture, Sesk would have been, I think. But yeah, fair play to Marcik. He did better.
Yeah, fair enough.
He did better than I expected. And also, what do I want to say? Something about Yarena for Gore.
Lower.
Yes.
This is great listening.
Yeah, it is. Must be.
I forgot. Never
No,
mind.
it's just disappointing considering he's the reigning champion. So I think if he doesn't find any pace, I think his title might go down.
I
a little
remembered.
bit.
I remembered.
Fraudulent.
I remembered.
Yes.
Come on.
It didn't start looking good for him when Eric Seiss beat him in the qualifying stage, having rolled.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because Eric Seiss rolled, got back on his wheels, continued, and beat Yarena. I think
But to
Yarena
be
had a
fair,
stall.
Everyone and their aunt beat Larena.
Yes, he
in
was
the
like
qualifying stage.
17th or something.
Yeah, he was way down.
I think he had like a stall, but
Yeah.
It's still not a roll.
yeah.
Yeah.
Disappointment there. Absolutely.
And also, I said it in the Fafe preview. I'll say it now again. This shouldn't be the season opener, and this shouldn't be on the calendar. We saw that this rally as well. Most of the stages, especially in the second pass, were in a very bad condition. Ruts forming everywhere. It looked like a motocross track, and we saw stages getting cancelled.
Yeah.
No.
Because of rain and safety reasons. The first and the second pass of a stage on day one were cancelled because of safety reasons.
Yeah.
Never got.
3 stages cancelled overall.
Yeah. So it's not a good look. In my opinion, I said it. The opener should be Azores. The opener should be Azores, and instead of if you say that we didn't put Azores because it would cost too much money for the competitors to go. Okay, I understand. Bin off the Canaries then and put Catalonia. Catalonia is not in the WRC calendar anymore, so you can put Catalonia there. And you can have the same 2 countries with flipped locations. It works. It works. And we should also mention, speaking of Azores, they have an all-star lineup for their rally.
Absolutely.
They have Sebastian Loeb for some reason in a Talksport Fabia Rally 2.
Who expected that?
No one. I hope he does that as practice for a Rally 1 outing, but I don't know. I don't think so. They also have Andreas Mikkelsen. They also have Ole Christian Weiby, Eric Seiss, Nils Solans. Like, they're
Stacked.
Yes, it's stacked, which is very
Great.
Yes, it's great actually.
Yes, it's great. Well, we won't like have any coverage of it. But,
We will see it on EWRC results. It's fine.
yeah. Maybe we'll find some Portuguese cha stream as well.
Yes, some Portuguesers streaming it.
Yes.
Leave.
Why are we calling them geezers now?
Because they're Portuguesers. Portuguese.
You're very funny, Dimitris.
Oh, sorry.
Shall we move on from this?
Well, so do you think it was actually any good practice for the people doing WRC2 who want to do Portugal? Do you think it's actually relevant at all?
No. No.
So what's the point of doing this rally then?
Well, I'll tell you, the only positive you can get from this is that you drove the stages, albeit in a completely different conditions. It's like you've done 4 passes, because you also had 2 Reiki passes, to have better pace notes for the actual rally.
Yeah. But that's also like in the same conditions you might, well, in different conditions you might have a slight bit of a variation in the notes.
Yeah, a slight bit. It's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's better than nothing, but it's still not, 100% relevant for Portugal later on.
Yeah, I just don't know.
To go over the notes as well.
We should also mention that Bruno Bulasia did the rally. We forgot to mention in the preview in a Toyota Yaris GR.
Yes.
Congrats.
Good job. And
Just congrats, okay.
out of 3 people in the Rally 3s, one of them DNF'd. And John Armstrong won by 8 minutes.
Yeah, fair play to John Armstrong. He beat a lot of the Rally 2s on pace.
Nah, fair enough, but still, I mean, why?
Actually, about Bruno Bulasia, he managed to retire on
He did.
SS17.
With a damper
That's not
failure.
the final stage.
Yep.
Nice.
Good
Nice.
God.
Excellent.
Oh god, there was actually quite a few people who DNF'd on the final stage.
Yeah.
There's another GRS. There's Josep Reifnagana in a Rally 4.
Okay, we don't care about Rally 4s. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just like funny how
Seiss
so many
also
issues were
retired,
found.
I think, on the first
Oh, yeah.
pass because he broke the suspension.
Oh yeah, and
You've got,
there's GR. So yeah. It's like that's 4
Gregor.
retirements on the final stage.
You got Gregor on stage 16 as well,
Gregor what?
retiring for Gregor Yeats.
Yates. Gregoriec.
Yeah, over time limit.
Time limit.
Well done.
The Skoda mechanics from 2005 came back to change the clutch and they still failed.
Some say they're still changing it.
Yes, yes they are.
Maybe it's the problem that he's sponsored by like a dealership, so maybe he got the mechanics from the dealership to do it.
No comment. I don't know about the ST. Do you have anything else to add?
I might do, but I can't think of it.
No.
now. Well, I think like a third of the entries DNF'd, so it was a bit of a bloodbath.
I think we'll have a
24.
better representation of what the pecking order will be like in Canaries.
hmm
Tarmac will also see some local entries like Cruz, etc., etc. We'll see how this will go. Completely different surface, completely different event. We'll see completely different drivers in the spotlight. Don't call me a hater, but I think Patton won't do as well because historically he's not been great on tarmac. I don't think Ospelt will be as fast. I think people like Bonato will be fast. People like maybe Yarena will be faster. I mean, how more
Maybe.
slower can you be? And
Size probably would be decent.
he's not doing the full season.
Yeah.
Oh, is he not? Oh.
Heikila, I don't think he's going to
Aw.
be as fast for
Yeah,
sure.
probably not.
Yeah.
And you have the Italiano Papiti Buopiti people that I don't know. They'll try their best. Campedelli.
You don't think Tom Christensen will do well?
No.
No,
No.
it's not fast gravel.
I was not expecting a yes there. Is Pontus gonna do more?
No, no, no. Don't think so.
Pain. Anyway,
He might just retire.
let's not spoil too
Let's
much
not.
of what might be our eventual Canarias
Yes.
preview.
Yeah.
I just want to say, most importantly, we will see the Rally 5 Clios of the Espanol Championship. Anyway, I think, does anyone have anything else to mention still? Or
No, not really.
okay,
All right.
then I guess we'll
Go follow.
Yes, I'm about to do the plugging. Wait.
Go on.
So I guess we'll wrap it up. And with that, I'd like to say go follow us on Twitter, on Instagram. Give us a review if you like it, or like it if you're watching on YouTube. Subscribe as well. And with that, I think we'll wrap it up. We might do some polls or something on Twitter at some point as well. And as it's currently Rally Mexico, after Rally Mexico, we'll probably do some stuff for you to engage with us as well. Thanks everyone for listening to our third episode, which was the Fafe preview, and we will most likely
Review.
Review.
Sorry, review.
Profit.
Not
I'm
very
sure
proud.
everyone got that joke. Anyway, that's it. We'll probably be back sooner rather than later for our WRC Rally Mexico review, and until then, goodbye from us.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.